Now Zerline on and the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here.
On first down, Purdy.
Here's a screen to Powell. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time looked well for a solid gain.
And he'll get it down to the play to the 37.
55 yards now on the ground at just 7 carries.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Purdy now to throw. Open man is Chase, complete.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Purdy from the gun.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Purdy looking to throw.
He finds his man, complete. That's Peterson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal.
Peterson is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
They go play action here. Purdy.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Jimmy Graham. As the first half is winding down. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
This is where, as a tight end, you've got to really sell that this is a run. They're going to fake the give, hope the linebackers bite, and here they do just enough. That split second, that's all it takes for that tight end to leak out into the end zone. Touchdown.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. They'll fake it. Now Smith.
This one into the hands of Pitts.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Gino on first down. And that is incomplete.
Well, they have that one sniffed out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
The kick by McManus is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
The third quarter starts with a run by Peterson.
Down inside the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Purdy. Brings it in off the deflection.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
Guaranteed they've been talking a lot about, can we find something that'll go our way? And that tip ball, that definitely just did.
Well, and with this margin manageable, yeah, that gives them a little juice maybe on the tip.
Yeah, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. That could help them get right back in it.
And he's brought down.
75 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Again, Peterson. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Adrian Peterson taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys have now moved out in front. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And it looks like this one won't work out. Ham's team able to secure the football. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. An inside run with Lynch. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The all-pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 16 yards, a first down. A give to Lynch from the shotgun. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back now here in London, as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Geno now to throw.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts,
32 yards. And his guys are going to retake the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that gives him a 3-point lead.
Visitors 31. Our home team 28. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
The drive will start with an option going left. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
The left side caught by Diggs. So nothing doing there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Going deep for Diggs. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Purdy, big 4th down play.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Getting the call, Lynch running left. And they corral him just a couple of yards shy of the end zone.
76 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Lynch. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Hill. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
Touchdown! Marshawn Lynch. He scored on the ground and through the air. And they are able to add on to their advantage. McManus's point after is good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Looking deep here for Chase. It's tipped, but it doesn't matter. He still catches it.
And all the way in for the touchdown.
Jamar Chase.
77 yards. And his guys have made this a one-score game now.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Zerline good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Now, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. 13 next. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Credit the great Michael Strahan with a sack. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
53. On 4th down, Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Throwing, Purdy.
Over the middle, complete. It's Peterson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll give to Peterson out of the gun.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Purdy to throw.
He finds his man, complete. That's Peterson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And able to work his way down to the 16. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Here's Purdy. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they were stopped on fourth down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on fourth down. Do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on fourth versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense and more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a fourth down stop. Making a punt, that's your goal anyway. But a fourth down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Smith's going to throw it. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
One last throw here for Smith. That's down the field and caught by Pitts. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. What a game we were treated to in this one. And then on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody. Waits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants.
Montana going right to the air.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Montana. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 36 yards on the play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Here's Montana to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down and 6 now. Here's the option.
And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards on the pickup there.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. On second down, Peterson. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Here's a screen to Powell. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. That is caught. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Peterson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Big Leonard Williams, the one who came in and got him. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Throwing here, Purdy. It's complete to Diggs. They find some open field here. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 32-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Up the middle, it's Peterson. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Purdy now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That one goes for 8 yards. They run over center with Peterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Purdy looking to throw. Touchdown! Odell Beckham from 21 yards away. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. On 1st down, Montana. Connects with Kittle underneath. He's into space past the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They will look to throw. Montana. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Montana. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
That was a dangerous throw towards the end zone. Boy, did it hang up there forever. Wanted to run up there and pull it down out of the sky.
Yeah, felt like it really should have been intercepted. Lucky to have that one back.
You've got to be more careful when you're that close to the goal line.
Going to try to throw for it with Montana. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
2nd down, Peterson again.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They run again with Peterson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 43 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Purdy. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham.
Past the 20. Touchdown. Donald Parham, 49 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Zerline good with a PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Devontae Smith now from his end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Devontae Smith.
He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point forthcoming. And that one makes it 14-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench.
And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown!
Jamar Chase
47 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. First and 10 for Montana and company. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now Montana. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Touchdown Giants! DK Metcalf from 3 yards out. And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This taken in right around the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Purdy to throw it on first down. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Final play of the half, Purdy.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Second down, Peterson again.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
They run with Peterson. He's been busy tonight, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Stiff-armed him. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
They'll run with Peterson. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Now bottled up. It's out. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Joe Montana here going to the air on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now we'll throw here to his running back. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Shotgun. Here's Montana.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4.
Second down and a yard.
Here's Montana to throw. Touchdown! George Kittle from 19 yards away. And the Giants go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. A good start to the drive. That's caught out on the left side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 25 yards that time.
And partner, a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Yeah, he'll try to run with this.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Now Purdy.
And this is going to be intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Henry up the middle. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Henry going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
Now here's whistles and another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Montana.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this 4th down call.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here it is, 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it with Olstein. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. Carry number 20 now for Peterson. But that is going nowhere. Only a yard up to the 2.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
To throw is Purdy.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
But the defense on him quickly at the 6-yard line. Here's Purdy. This caught left side by the tight end Parham.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Purdy to throw. Into the hands of Beckham.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Throwing, Purdy.
He completes it to Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Here's Purdy to throw.
Going deep for Diggs.
And that's going to be incomplete.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
He's going to try and go deep again. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. Zerline now for the PAT. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. He'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. Well, you can see what they were trying to do, just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time of the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties, you're not going to hold corners with any looks because they know what the situation is. Ends up throwing the interception.
So it's a win for the home side, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their second-year quarterback.
Yeah, he really had this offense firing on all cylinders, so let's count up some of the numbers.